didn't realize how passionate I was about Taylor Swift cardigans, but alas, here we are. Sometimes I think about how humbling it is to like lint roll all the cat hair off my clothes, but then I think Taylor Swift probably has to do this all the time, and then I feel a lot better about myself. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be going through every single Taylor Swift cardigan I own. We are going to be comparing the fit, the style, and the sizing all today in this video. Taylor Swift has branded cardigans since her release of the single Cardigan from the Folklore album in 2020, and she has been releasing cardigan merch apparel ever since. She has made a cardigan for almost every single one of her albums since Folklore. So with the anticipation of more cardigans inevitably being released, I want you guys to be prepared knowing everything about her previous cardigan releases the next time you add one to cart. So this video is what I am calling Taylor Swift Cardigan 101. Before we get started, if you are new, hi, my name is Alexis. I am 24 years old and I love Taylor Swift, if that wasn't clear already. And this channel is a lot of Swiftie content, but if you want more Swiftie content, I am always active over on my Instagram and TikTok. Both of those will be linked down below and on the screen for you. I also have a Swiftie blog where we deep dive into different Taylor Swift related topics. That will be on the screen and linked down below for you as well. But without further ado, let's jump into all of these cardigans. So during this video, there are two different cardigan categories that I want you guys to keep in mind. And those are what I like to call the cardigans made with nylon and the cardigans that are made without nylon. These are very clear fabric differences that I think play into how they fit and how they feel. In the collection that we are going to go through today, the cardigans made with nylon are the Speak Now Taylor's version cardigan, the Midnight's cardigan, and the Tortured Poets Department cardigan. The cardigans that are made without nylon are the original Folklore cardigan, the Red Taylor's version cardigan, the 1989 Taylor's version cardigan, and the Lover cardigan. So just something to keep in mind because I will be referencing those fabric differences throughout the video. Alright, now moving on to trying on the cardigans. I think it is only fair for us to start at the very beginning. So let's talk about the original Folklore cardigan. She made a lot of different versions of this original Folklore cardigan. The first one had a little Folklore patch up here at the top, and it said the Folklore album in like a gray little patch. That was the first drop of a Folklore cardigan. And then the second drop of a Folklore cardigan is actually the one that I have here with me. I purchased this one off of her website in early 2021, and this one has a gray patch at the bottom that says Taylor Swift. So just a subtle difference between the first one and the second one that they released. They also re-released the Folklore cardigan very, very recently, I believe in late 2024. I believe it was for Black Friday, but I could be wrong. And I'm not sure if that one had any fabric differences, but from what I have heard, this second drop and the very first one with the Folklore patch didn't really have any fabric differences that I'm aware of. So this Folklore cardigan I actually got in a extra small, and again, this one is made without nylon in the fabric formula. This is how the extra small fits on me. You will find it to be a trend that I love the cardigans that resemble the fabric of the original Folklore cardigan because I am just so obsessed with how they made this one. This one has 3 buttons going down. Some of these actually have 2, which we will get to. And like I said, this one has the Taylor Swift patch down at the bottom in the Folklore font. I feel like this one is the perfect like oversized cardigan fit. It doesn't fit too small on me despite it being an extra small. So I'm pretty sure they made these to be a little bit oversized and comfy. This one has also lasted almost like 4 years and it is still in super good condition. I am obsessed with this one. Alright, moving on. The next one we're gonna deep dive into is the Red Taylor's version cardigan. I do want to make the disclaimer that between the Folklore original release and the Red Taylor's version release, there were holiday collections that came out. This was before Fearless Taylor's version, so in between Evermore and Fearless Taylor's version, they arranged in a different assortment of colors. I never bought any of them because I'm gonna be honest, I know that those cardigans are very popular and very sought after. I just never thought they were cute. Like the colors are just like a little off for me, but I will say those are the most sought after cardigans in the entire Taylor Swift cardigan universe, so you've probably heard of them. Anyway, going back to the Red Taylor's version version cardigan. This one I actually stole from my sister, and she got it in a medium large. So this one is a size up from the cardigan that we just went through with Folklore. However, I feel like this one is so much bigger than I would think for a medium large. This is how it fits on me. And again, referencing how the extra small fit on me from the Folklore, this one is a lot bigger. I don't know if it's because this one has gotten a lot of love over the years, so maybe it's stretched, the fabric has relaxed a little bit, but this one is a lot bigger than what I would think a medium large would be, especially because when we get into the later cardigans, I did actually purchase a medium large. We will get to that, but it does not fit like this one. So I want you to remember what this medium large actually looks like. My favorite part of this one is they did go with the same cardigan Folklore trend with like the stars, but instead of the stars being gray, they are red, and there's 4 of them resembling her 4th album. So I love that little touch so much. And then this one also has the same patch as the Folklore one, but just in red and with the red Taylor's version font. Again, this one also has 3 buttons going down. No stripes on this one, which I actually like. It creates a little bit of a different vibe from the Folklore one to this one. And I will say, for it being a medium large, I think it fits almost perfectly. The sleeves are a little big. I think that's where I'm noticing like the size difference, is just the sleeves are really long. But the torso actually fits super comfy. Again, I love the oversized cardigan feel and look, so I'm obsessed with this one. And again, this one is also made without nylon, so it feels almost exactly, and I want to say like exactly, like the Folklore original one, which I love so much. All right, next one. Next, we have the Speak Now Taylor's version cardigan. This one was released in the Speak Now Taylor's version era in 2023. She's purple, which is a brave choice. And this is the first cardigan that we are going through that is made with nylon. And like I said at the beginning, this plays a key factor, I think, into how the cardigans fit and feel. I got this one in an extra small. So to compare, this is the same sizing as the Folklore cardigan, but I would argue and say the torso fits a little bit differently than the Folklore cardigan. Here is how the Speak Now Taylor's version cardigan fits on me. This one is super cute. Obviously, it's like the Speak Now purple color. We got a little Speak Now patch at the bottom with like the Speak Now font. We have little stars on the sleeves, which is so whimsical and fits the Speak Now theme so well. And I will say the sleeves, I don't know if they made it to be this way or if it's like the nylon in there, but the sleeves are also made to be a little tighter at the wrist and then a little more balloony at like the arm area. I'm not really sure if that was on purpose, like a styling choice, but it is super cute and adds a lot of character to the cardigan. This cardigan has 2 buttons, which is a little different from the other cardigans that we've gone through. And I will say, I don't know if it's just my brain or if it's actually like this, but the torso does seem a little bit shorter than the original Folklore cardigan that I also have in an extra small. So the sizing on this one is a little bit different. And going back to the nylon versus no nylon thing, the nylon in this, you can feel it. It's a little bit itchy. The fabric almost feels like stretchy. It doesn't feel like a true like cardigan material, if that makes sense. I don't know how else to explain it other than it's just like feels stretchy, and it also feels like it's not supposed to be stretchy. It feels like a wrong kind of stretchy, okay? But this is how the Speak Now cardigan looks. I do love her, and the aesthetic of her is spot on to the album, which I do appreciate a good theme, but I think the fabric could have been better, and that's just what's throwing me off with this one. All right, moving on. This is the 1989 Taylor's version cardigan. This one released with 1989 Taylor's version in 2023, and it is beautiful. I don't mean to be biased, but I'm gonna be a little bit biased, okay? Because she is stunning. First of all, I am thanking the cardigan gods, okay, over at UMG for making the 1989 cardigan without nylon, because I kid you not, this cardigan feels like an exact fabric replica to the original Folklore cardigan, which is my favorite kind of fabric that they use for these cardigans, if you couldn't already tell. But this one is beautiful. It has the little 1989 patch up at the top. It has the iconic cardigan stripes that we see in the original Folklore cardigan. And then on the back, it has all of these seagull patches. I just love this so much. They nailed it with the blue color also. They also have the patch down at the bottom with the TS in her handwriting. Ugh, I just love this one so much. I got this one in an extra small. All right, here is how the 1989 Taylor's version cardigan fits. Again, this is an extra small. I feel like it fits pretty well. The only thing that I would love is if the sleeves were a little bit longer. I feel like the original Folklore cardigan, although that one is the same size as this one, the sleeves for some reason fit a little shorter on this one on me, so I would love those to be longer, but I feel like the torso is a good length. This one might be a little bit shorter than the Folklore cardigan, but nevertheless, I love her just the same. She is one of my favorite cardigans in the entire collection, and I am so happy they made her like this. And just a little commotion for the back. I'm sorry, but that is so sick. I just love the creative aspect that they took with this cardigan, and I love her. I am very biased though, so who am I to say? All right, going down the album order, the next one we have is the Lover cardigan. This is actually the most recent cardigan that they have come out with in my collection at the time I'm filming this. So this is what she looks like. I will say the 1989 one had my heart until they came out with this one. I've just been really into the color pink recently, and the fact that this came out right before Valentine's Day was so smart on their half. But this is what she looks like. I got her in an extra small. She has a bunch of little embroidered hearts all over her. She has the little iconic stripes down at the bottom and down the entire cardigan. And then on the back of the cardigan, the little embroidered hearts continue on the back, which I love. So as a reminder, this one does not have any nylon in it, and its fabric is almost exactly like the Folklore cardigan. But I will say this one is so much softer than the 1989 one and the original Folklore cardigan, which I don't know how they did it, and I don't know if it's because it's brand new, but I do not remember my Folklore cardigan being this soft when I first got it. Like, this one is an extra level of comfy. So here is what the extra small looks like on me. See, this is what I wish the 1989 Taylor's version cardigan sleeves were like, because I love going like this with my sleeves and like putting them over my hands, and I feel like I can't really do that with the 1989 cardigan, but this one is so perfect in that sense. Like, the sleeve length is perfect, the torso length is perfect, and then if it couldn't get any better, it has 3 buttons going down the middle, and they are heart buttons. Are you kidding me? They are just so cute. The thought and level of creativity they had with this cardigan is insane. I am still shocked that UMG could even muzzle up this kind of geniusness, okay? But it is my favorite for a reason. It is so soft. The perfect oversized fit of an extra small that still makes it super comfy, but like still a good size. I don't know, I could rant about this cardigan for all of eternity because it is one of my favorites, and the color of pink too. Ugh, it is just so cute. I can't stop talking about this one. If there is any of these cardigans that you want to buy secondhand, like on eBay or Poshmark, any of the secondhand sites, and you want to invest in one of these, this is the one to do that. I would say also like the Folklore original cardigan, because that is just so iconic, but this one is insane. It is beautifully done, and I love it so much. Highly recommend. All right, moving on. Continuing in chronological order of her albums, the next one we have is the Midnight's cardigan. They actually came out with this fairly recently as well. This one was not released in the Midnight's era. I believe it came out last year in 2024, but this is what she looks like. This Midnight's cardigan is in the category of cardigans made with nylon, so it feels almost exactly like the Speak Now Taylor's version cardigan we went through, but this one is super cute. It's this navy blue color, a very midnight blue, if you will. It has the iconic cardigan cardigan stars, but this time not on the sleeves and on the torso of the cardigan. And then at the bottom it has a little Taylor Swift Midnight's cardigan patch, which I love. I got this one in an extra small, and honestly I wish that I sized up in the cardigans that have nylon in them, because the extra small just does not feel as like comfy cozy as the cardigans made without nylon do. So I wish I sized up in this one, but it's still super cute. I love how the torso is a little bit longer than the Speak Now Taylor's version cardigan. The sleeves are also not bubbled like the Speak Now Taylor's version cardigan is, so just standard straight sleeves. And I like how they are longer, so it fits my little hand gestures when I go like this. And it is just super cute and very on brand for Midnights. Again, I just don't really like the stretchiness and like the itchy feeling of these cardigans. Oh, I didn't even notice that. There's stars on the back too. But I do like how they made these stars into a lighter blue. I think that's so pretty. So this is how the extra small of the Midnight's cardigan looks on, and also how it feels. I will say it does feel a tad bit better than the Speak Now Taylor's version cardigan, but I'm gonna be honest, not by much, okay? All right, moving on. And we have finally made it to our last cardigan on the rack. Lastly, we have the Tortured Poets Department cardigan. Obviously, this is from her latest album, The Tortured Poets Department. They released this one during the Tortured Poets Department era, and this one is super cute. It is all gray to match the gray aesthetic of the album. We don't have a lot of patches on this one. The only patch that we have is down at the bottom where it says The Tortured Poets Department, but it is all gray with the cardigan stitching pattern all over. I actually got this one in a medium large. I really didn't mean to on purpose. I was kind of panic buying when they dropped, so I just clicked medium large and headed to checkout. But this is what I mean by I wish I sized up in all of the nylon made cardigans, because I love the way that this one fits. This one does have nylon in it, just like the Speak Now and the Midnight's cardigan, but I will say it's a lot more toned down in like the feel. I can't really feel the nylon as much as I do in the Midnight's and Speak Now cardigan. Maybe that's because it is in a size bigger. I think in the nylon cardigans, I will definitely continue to size in the medium large range because it makes it a lot more comfy and cozy. This one isn't as itchy on me as the other ones. Still has like the little stretch to it, but I definitely prefer this sizing in this kind of cardigan compared to the other cardigans with nylon, definitely. The sleeves also fit super nice. The torso is really long, which gives it that like oversized look. I really do love this one despite it having nylon in it. One of my favorites for sure. And the rack is now empty. I hope this video gave you guys some insight and knowledge about the Taylor Swift cardigan universe, and now you know what size and fabric to look for the next time Taylor releases another cardigan, because with the upcoming finale of the last two re-recordings, I can bet that there are many more cardigans to be released. I also assume that a lot of you guys are asking yourselves, where do I get a cardigan? How do I get a Taylor Swift cardigan? My two tips are always keep an eye out for Taylor Swift's online store. That is the best place for you to buy a cardigan right from the seller. A lot of the cardigans, once they release on Taylor's online store, sell out within the day. So it's really important for you to follow Taylor Nation to know when the cardigans drop. You can even follow merch update accounts on Twitter. Those are super helpful. Those will tell you when a drop is going to be released or when they think a drop is going to happen. But if you want to buy some of these cardigans that aren't on her website, you can always buy them secondhand. You can buy them off eBay. Facebook Marketplace is even a really good find, and other secondhand websites like Mercari, Poshmark, etc. Always look for a good deal. Most of these on face value retail for about $70. So definitely make sure you are getting a good deal if you go off of secondhand websites. But if you guys had any other cardigan related questions, feel free to ask me down below in the comment section. I hope I answered most of them in this video. If you are not subscribed, please do so. We have a lot of fun over here in the Swiftie universe, and you can feel free to follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. Both those will be linked down below and on the screen for you. But thank you guys so much for coming on this cardigan journey with me. I hope you guys have the best day ever, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!